zones this morning. Looting and rioting has left shops empty and roads strewn with burnt-out vehicles. Elsewhere in the province, the entire N3 toll route, north and southbound from Harrismith in the Free State to Sedera in KwaZulu-Natal has been closed. In a statement, the N3 toll concession says that the closure has been forced by the current spate of uncontrollable violent attacks on road users, on trucks, security and emergency services and businesses. Meanwhile, here in Johannesburg, the M2 is still blocked off after protest action erupted again this morning. Right, for the latest situation in KwaZulu-Natal, let's cross over to our reporter who is in Point Road in Durban in the CBD, Jade Lee Polzer. We've been watching since we started the program this morning, and of course you from a lot earlier, Jade. The ShopRite checkers being looted. The police have arrived. Talk to us about what is going on currently.
Very good morning to you, Leanne. We're still here at ShopRite, and I've been speaking to a couple of people who are very angry. Some are saying that the police who just arrived now, they actually just left before we started chatting. They came and are just putting up a show. They're telling me that police were also involved with looting, actually allowing the people to come through into ShopRite and loot. What they would do is they'd ring the siren on the police van, and a flock of people would be heading to different spots in Durban CBD, alluding to the fact that police are colluding with some of the people. I'm just going to try and speak to some people so that you back at home can get a sense of their sentiments and see what they are saying on the ground. Ma'am, you're live on SABC News. Just tell us, what did you see this morning? Off camera, you told me you saw police looting and also helping themselves. Tell us, what did you see throughout the night?
No, we just heard a commotion at about midnight. And then, we knew there was a curfew, so we said it can't be people celebrating. So I looked out of my window and I saw the crowd. First it was all the young boys, right? Then they ran into Tyzek Avenue. Then after that, there was like a whole riot. There were so many people. They came in, they had cars, they were loading cars up, 7 or 8 cars, loading up the cars, taking the stuff. Phoned the police, no response. They said, oh, is anybody dead? No, okay, bye. They put the phone down. Then I think the police came after about 1 hour. And surprising, because there's a police station across the road. So that was it. And then they were selling the stuff, because when we were watching outside our gates, the boys, they said, somebody said, I've got a small bathtub, buy it for 20 rand. We said, no, we can't buy. But I mean, it was like a free-for-all. It was terrible. And it was scary because of the commotion.
I'm just going to move on here, Leanne. I'm just going to speak to this gentleman over here. He's been with me for a better part of the morning. Okay, I think he's camera shy there. Let's move on to some more people who have been witnessing this unfolding. If you gentlemen can just come and chat to us and tell us, what did you see this morning?
No, I came late. I didn't know anything happening.
What do you think about this looting that's currently taking place in Durban?
It's an unfortunate situation that is currently happening here, but all we can say is that those two big guys up there, they are the ones who have to sit down and resolve the issue. You can't turn the blind eye, whereas there's a serious situation happening down there on the grass, because people who are suffering are the ones who are hungry, are the ones who are unemployed, are the ones who are always seeking for a job. So now if the president, Cyril Ramaphosa, is refusing to listen to the people, because the people on the ground are the ones who are talking to him, saying, President, release the former President Jacob Zuma, because everything that is going here, everything that is happening here is just because of the arrest of former President Jacob Zuma. I believe all of us, we know that it's a fact, and all we understand that. So we mustn't, turn the blind eye on that situation, because this is the main thing that we need to sit down and resolve it. Otherwise, we won't see such incident happening like this. You understand? So we are urging government representative to sit down, and leaders in our province, in KZN, we haven't seen a leader going talking to the people, addressing the people, saying, people, calm down, we are busy trying to resolve the situation. We have never heard, we have never seen such a representative talking to us, you know. So as a community, we are urging government to make sure that he's going down to the people and talk to the people so that everything going to be okay.
Thank you so much for your sentiments there. Well, Leanne, I think a lot of people in KwaZulu-Natal want leadership to come and speak to the people, those that are not involved in what is currently taking place here, the impasse, the protesting that's currently taking place in KwaZulu-Natal, as well as the KZN shutdown movement, who are also, having sporadic protests throughout. And I think this general census back at home is this linked to the KZN shutdown? Is it linked to the protesting that's currently taking place? This is criminal elements possibly jumping on the bandwagon, but we don't know for sure. I'm just going to try and get one more Voxie, if Brown Norman can just move with me and see if these ladies would like to speak. Okay, also camera shy. Let's move further down. Would you guys like to speak on SABC News? You've been here for the better part of the morning as well. What have you seen?
Actually, I just came now, but as you see, Ned, so people have been vandalizing. I'm a worker here. I'm working here.
Oh, you work at ShopRite?
Yeah, I'm working here.
And how do you feel? Obviously, this is going to impact your life.
Hey, it's so painful, Ned. So it's so painful, like seriously. We don't know what you're going to do now.
Leanne, very painful to hear a worker actually at ShopRite now whose livelihood is going to be livelihood is hung in the balance now that ShopRite has been completely looted. People are still flocking in, trying to get as much as they can. I had a pop in earlier on and there is hardly anything left at the store. Leanne.
All right, JD Posa, we'll keep in touch with you. And of course, we know that that's where you are stationed. We'll constantly get updates from what's happening there in the Durban CBD as well as the Joburg CBD, because that's another area that we will be crossing to shortly. But